you a lady, you'll be wondering what's happening to my V shape. Are you a lady? You've been wondering what's happening to my Jordan? What's happening to my Jerusalem? Are you a lady? You've been wondering that you gave birth to just one child, but your V shape is actually not returning to normal. Then this video is for you. Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining us. On today's video, we're going to begin an episode on how you can regain your V shape. You can regain your Jerusalem as a woman. We'll start this episode by first of all explaining what do you understand by this, because there is a lot of misconception out there. So join us on this journey as we all explain this together, and by the time we complete this episode, because today is just episode 1, you're going to enjoy it completely. Thank you very much. So just like in the introduction, we are going to start this very first episode of discussing what you can do to bring back your V shape, bring back your Jerusalem, bring back your Jericho to normal. We are going to start by actually explaining what a loose Jerusalem, a loose V shape actually means, because there is a lot of misconception out there. So you will need to understand that as we discuss in the comment section. Please try to avoid using the direct words. When it comes to the V shape, when it comes to your Jerusalem, there are a lot of misconceptions. Some people actually believe that the V shape can lose its elasticity and become loose forever. That is not true. Actually, the V shape is elastic. What does it mean? It means it can stretch to accommodate things coming in. Things like what? Like the pen, and also things going out, like what? Your baby during childbirth. This is the most important. It will always come back home to its previous shape. We should take note about this. So it means that your Jerusalem may become slightly loose as you age and have children, but overall the muscle expand and retract just like an accordion or a rubber band. Now let us break down some myth of a loose V shape or a loose Jerusalem or a loose Jericho. Let us break down this myth and misconception about this particular aspect. The first thing is that there is no such thing as a loose Jerusalem or a loose V shape or a loose Jericho. There is no such thing. The Jerusalem of a lady, just like we explained earlier, may change over time due to age and childbirth, but it won't lose its stretch permanently. The myth of a loose V shape or a loose Jerusalem has historically been used as a way to shame women for their way of doing things. After all, a loose V shape isn't used to describe a woman who has lots of enjoyment with her partner. It's primarily used to describe a woman who have had a lot of enjoyment with more than one person. But the truth is that it does not matter who has enjoyed with. How often you have penetration, it won't cause your V shape to stretch out permanently. So if you're a lady and you're thinking that maybe because I have had a lot of enjoyment, your V shape cannot go out of control because of that. Your V shape can only go a little bit out of control because of what? We have age, so you can only have age, then also childbirth. So those are the two circumstances, and at the end, it will still come back to its original stage, even though it may slightly lose the stretch. So we'll also talk about this. You know, we're talking about having a tight Jerusalem, a tight Jericho. Do you really think that a tight Jericho, a tight Jerusalem actually means that you are in good health? Certainly no. So a tight Jerusalem, a tight V shape isn't necessarily a good thing at all. So we have to explain this. So it's important to note that a tight V shape may be a sign of an underlying condition. Okay, it might be a concern, especially if you are experiencing some discomfort when enjoying the act. Your V-shaped muscles naturally relax when you are aroused, when you are enjoying. If you are not turned on or interested, physically prepared for enjoyment, your V-shape won't relax. It therefore means you won't have the self-lubricant needed and stretch. So tight V-shaped muscles then could make your enjoyment really painful. It therefore means you will not even enjoy at all. What you will be calling enjoyment may not actually be enjoyment, or it is impossible to complete your enjoyment. We need to also understand that extreme V-shaped tight could also be a sign of vaginismus. This is a treatable physical disorder that affects about 1 in every 500 ladies. This ratio of 1 is to every 500 ladies is actually given by the University of California, Santa Barbara. What is vaginismus? Vaginismus is that pain that happens before or during enjoyment. So this could mean that when enjoying or sleeping in a tampon or inserting a speculum during a pelvic exam, then you can actually have some of this pain. And if you have this pain, please make sure that you see your doctor, have an appointment with your doctor, and this will be taken care of, because this might actually mean that there is something really serious. So thank you very much for following. In our next episode, we will be talking on how your V shape will actually change over time and come back to its near original shape for you not to worry about. Why in the last episode, because we're going to have 3, we will then be concluding on what you can do if you actually lose some elasticity of your V shape. So thank you very much for following. May God bless you. Please don't forget to actually subscribe to our channel.